it's a problem. It's a very real problem. Don't think that you're a horrible mom if you don't get it on the first time.
Right, the world makes all kinds of rules for love. I see you gotta let it do what it does.
Hey guys, so let me start out this video off just by saying I am by no means an expert. I am by no means claimed to be an expert. This is just my advice that I would give to new mothers. Number one, lose all thought that you're going to be able to get your baby on a schedule. If you're breastfeeding, is number one, as soon as you're in the hospital, if you don't already have your breast pump, you can use the hospital grade breast pump, but pump, because the next couple of weeks, that's going to be your life. The first 2 weeks, and for me, I'm still like this because my supply is low, but for me, as well as friends that I have, your first 2 weeks is to get your, number one, to get your milk to come in. That usually happens by day 5 max. And number two, to get your supply up. So you're literally pumping every 2 to 3 hours. And it's really important that you stick to pumping every 2 to 3 hours. Because you could run into a problem like me where your supply is just not there, or you could get engorged, and that's happened to me before, and that is really, really painful, and the only way to get the milk out is by pumping. And so you're literally pumping your rock hard boob, and you have to kind of do it at a high intensity, and it hurts a lot. Definitely ask for some help. I know during my pregnancy I was very like, I don't need any help, no one else is going to be raising my baby but me. But during the first 2 weeks or so, get help, because you're adjusting to life as a new mom, and honestly, you're going to be so exhausted that you don't care who it is helping you, as long as they're helping you. Even if it's just something like, if you don't necessarily want them helping out with the baby, something as simple as just making your meals or cleaning up the house. Because I still have nesting syndrome that I really want to clean all the time, but I don't have anyone here to help with her, and so I'm like all the time just like clenching my teeth because I want to clean the house so bad. I co-sleep sometimes. She usually starts out in the crib, and then at some point during the night, she usually ends up in the bed with me. Don't feel like you're going to roll over on top of your baby. The odds that that is happening is probably not going to happen, because honestly, with me at least, every little noise that she makes, every little breathing sound wakes me up. Don't be afraid to get you time. Even if it's just 5 minutes while your baby's sleeping. If you just go in a room and relax. The people that are still pregnant, I said many times, as soon as I hit about 30 weeks or so, that I was not sleeping. Sleeping was such an issue. How could after pregnancy get any worse as far as sleeping goes? But believe me, it gets worse. And then better, okay? The first week, you probably honestly won't sleep that much. You're too excited and too busy taking care of the newborn and just adjusting to new mommyhood. After about week 2 or so, it gets better. Well, at least for Charlotte, she has become aware that this is home. It's okay to sleep here. She gets on I don't want to say schedule, because it's not really a schedule, but she knows kind of when it's time to go to sleep. So it gets better. And from here, it'll only continue to get better. The first month, don't really focus on tummy time. That's what my pediatrician said. That kind of is after they're a month old. The first month is mainly just about them feeding and gaining weight, and bonding to you. You can't spoil a newborn, contrary to what people may say, so feel free to give those extra cuddles and hold your baby for as long as you want, because you will not spoil them, and honestly, that's what they need. Those are just a couple of the suggestions or so that I would give to new moms. The advice from me as a new mom being a month in. Again, don't claim to be a know-it-all. I probably sound like a know-it-all after this video, but this is just some advice that I kind of wish people would have told me going into new mommyhood, and so this is what I am sharing with you. So yeah, take care, you guys, and I will see you all later.